We're starting the week off really strong here. I just nearly broke my toe tripping over the cord over here, so. Hi friends, I have a candle haul for you today, and before you come after me, you're like, wait a minute, Katie, it's the weekdays. You normally do beauty content on the weekdays. Yes, I know. Right now, my schedule is a little bit hectic right now. I think a lot of parents are probably feeling the same thing, or teachers. It's the end of the school year. There's a lot of activities going on, and my schedule is just a little bit busier than usual. Some videos are easier to film in shorter increments than others, and so today, a candle haul is a lot easier for me to film than some of the other beauty content I have planned. But stay tuned, I will be coming up with more of that later on this week. But enough about that, let's talk candles today. So it has been about 2 months since I have shared a candle haul with you. The last one I did was with my husband. He is at work right now, so you're just gonna have to settle for me today. But I have quite a few candles here that have been added to my collection since my last haul, and I wanted to share them with you. Now, I wanted to let you know that some of these are sold out, but I always think that it's good to document first sniffs or impressions because you never know when they're gonna come back into stock. So let's not waste any more time. The first candle that I've added to my collection, and rumor has it that it will be returning soon. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you're not, go give me a follow. I'll I will list my handle right here for you right now. But I posted a review on this candle already, and this is the Homeworx Blueberry Cheesecake. So yummy. Oh, this is so good. This is like what you're seeing here, and I'm not sure if my light is reflecting off of this and doing this label any justice, but like this smells literally like what you're seeing on the label. Fresh blueberries, like that blueberry, not jam, but just, oh, that sweet blueberries, cheesecake, and that crust. This is delicious, delicious. So good. Now, I was a fool and only picked up one of these because the notes on this is wild Maine blueberry, cheesecake accord, blackberry jam, brown sugar crust. The cheesecake accord scared me a little bit because I didn't want it to smell sour. I know that sometimes those dairy notes can come off a little sour to my nose. So I only picked up one, and of course it sold out, and then I got it and I smelled it and loved it, and I was like, oh man. So when this one comes back into stock, you better believe that I will be picking some more up because this one, not only does it smell really good, it's performing really well for me too. Another candle that I added is the Island Citrus Guava. And the notes on this one is juicy clementine, guava nectar, pink grapefruit, and fresh pineapple. Now, when I smell this, it's funny, this one almost, you know what this reminds me of? I couldn't pinpoint what it was. Do you remember when herbal essences first came out in like the mid-90s? This kind of reminds me of that shampoo, but in a good way. Like, I don't mean that in a demeaning way or like to say that this lacks complexity or anything like that, because I do believe that this is a beautiful scent. Definitely some of that clementine, but it smells kind of floral to me. Maybe it's that nectar and the grapefruit. This is not an overly citrusy candle though. So if you're nervous about citrus scents because you feel like they smell like house cleaners, that's not this at all. This is a very light scent. This is a good candle that I would say for, would I describe this? As like if you have people coming to your home and you're not quite sure how they react to scent, or if you know that they don't like to be hit in the face with scent, this is a good candle because this one has been pretty light for me, but the scent is really nice. I really like this one. This is a good spring transition into summer scent, in my opinion. All right, we're gonna be here all day if I give this lengthy of reviews for each of these. Ooh, another one that I picked up. This is the Sweet Spring Melon. Now, this one just arrived last week. I burned it for the first time this morning. Oh, this is good. Now, don't let the label deceive you because the scent notes on this are ripe honeydew melon, watermelon, cucumber, and water lily. I definitely smell the honeydew, maybe a little bit of watermelon. But it was funny because when I initially smelled this, it reminded me a few years ago, I want to say, was it 2019? I think it was 2019. Homeworx was trying to segue into being made available on HSN, and I want to say that there were 3 duos that were made available. There was one that was a coconut one, which I picked up one of those. You'll be hearing about that in just a minute. There was a coconut and bananas Foster, and then there was like a honeydew melon, honeydew cooler or something like that, honeydew and watermelon, and then there was another like more floral one. And when I smelled this reminded me a lot of that honeydew candle that was in that honeydew duo. That's a hard word. That's like hard to get out. But I really like this. Again, another perfect transitional scent if you're going from spring into summer. And you may sense that that's a theme for me right now. I know that for most of the country, May is still considered a spring month. I mean, technically by the calendar, it is still spring. I live in Arizona. It's already into the 90s here. In fact, I unfortunately just saw that there are some hundreds in the forecast for this weekend. It's too early for that. I'm not ready for that. But because our weather here tends to be a little bit warmer, I am already into like full-on summer burning mode. I'm done with florals. I'm done with spring scents. I am ready for summer right now. Anyway, well, I'm not ready for summer, but I'm ready to burn summer scents. This one's really good. If you like melon scents, but this isn't like cucumber melon. It's not anything like that. This is just a beautiful honeydew type of note. I really like this one. I will pick up more. Homeworx just released this new like simple line, and I looked at, there were 4 of them. I believe that there's vanilla, there's coconut, sandalwood, and what's the other one? There's another one that they released. Maybe it'll come to me. But the other ones didn't really appeal to me as much as coconut because I know that I love the coconut scent. Now the scent notes on this one is just an exotic combination of pure coconut harvested from Tonga, Bali, and Indonesia. Oh, this is so good. Oh, linen. Linen was the other one of the 4. It just dawned on me. This is nice because this is, if you're looking for coconut, like suntan coconut or even like fruity cocktail coconut, this is not the candle for you. This is like a fresh, just like a fresh fruit coconut. Now there is a sweetness to this, but again, it's not fruity cocktail. This is very fresh smelling, fresh coconut. I really like this one. Now I have not burned it yet, but I really like this one and I don't regret purchasing it. So I haven't smelled the other 3, of them. I know Melanie had a disappointing experience. Melanie, Mr. Kong's mom, she had a disappointing experience with the vanilla one. So I'm curious to see how this coconut one will burn for me, because you will see as I go along here what fragrance note is my favorite in the summer collection. Hint, hint, it's coconut. All right, another candle that I hauled, and I've actually already done a full review on this, so I won't go into too many details about it, but it is the Orange Creamsicle. I have 2 of these. I'm about halfway done with this one. Very good. I will have it linked up here and also in the description box down below if you would like to see my full thoughts on that one, but it's a good one. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay, these candles were just on a screaming deal at QVC. They were just marked down over this past week to like $29.98 plus free shipping. And I believe that most of these scents are sold out, although last I checked, the one that I like the most was still in stock. So this is the Coconut Lychee. This is one of, I picked up 3 of these duos of different scents, but the first one is Coconut Lychee. I love the color of this candle. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, this is so good. I'm back-to-back coconut scents here. I'm just in heaven with it. Okay, so the scent notes on this one are coconut water, lychee blossom, passion flower, refreshing melon. I definitely smell the coconut water. I've actually never smelled a lychee. I know that sounds weird. Here I am doing candle reviews. I'm like, I don't know. I've never smelled that before. Passion flower. This is a beautiful tropical scent. I really like this one. As you can tell, I have burned it already. I burned it last week and it just gives a beautiful scent. Another good summer one. It's not overly sweet. It's not cloying. I actually really, really like this one. And I actually didn't purchase this one initially. I purchased a different 2 sets, and then when it went on the sale, I was like, oh yeah, I want to purchase that. The next one that I purchased is Sea Salt Papaya. Again, I love the color of this glass. Between this one and that like coral color of the coconut lychee, I love the colors of these. I definitely have to repurpose these. Now the notes on this are fresh papaya, pink pineapple, luscious guava, and dragon fruit. Oh, this is good. Really good. All of those notes that are listed there, I smell all of them. Tiny bit of pineapple, but if pineapple scents scare you off, don't, because I don't get an overwhelming pineapple note out of this. Definitely papaya. Well, let's see, it says pink pineapple. I've never smelled a pink pineapple. Luscious guava and dragon fruit. These are nice though, because I will tell you, one of the things that I appreciate about these blends that makes it a little bit different than, say, some of the summer scents from Bath & Body Works, which, by the way, I did partake of the Bath & Body Works candle sale that just went on over the last weekend. I had a 25% off coupon. So keep your eyes peeled, because I will have a first Sniffs haul when that order arrives for you. But one of the things, getting back to Homeworx, is that I appreciate that these scents don't smell so artificial and smack you in the face. I feel like sometimes the Bath & Body Works scents, I don't know how to make this sound without making me sound like I'm snobby, because I'm really not a snobby person, but they're almost too strong. They come off too cloying, or I don't know. I find them to be almost too sweet. These ones are more of just a beautiful blend. Oh, I really, really like these. So yeah, Homeworx tends to be my go-to for summer scents. I mean, all year round. But when you ask me, especially in the summertime, which brand of candles I will gravitate towards, it tends to be Homeworx, because I believe that the blends are done very well. Now, my favorite of all of the duos that were offered is the Banana Daiquiri. Okay, fun fact, not only do I love the way this one smells, so good. Sweet banana, coconut froth, dark rum, sugared musk. I love to drink banana daiquiris as well. The last time I went on a cruise, I think I had one like every day, maybe 2 or 3 a day. Oh, so yummy. Just something about sitting by the pool with your banana daiquiri. Oh, just take me back. Anyways, this one is really good. Now, I will say, when I burn this one, I do smell a tiny bit of that boozy rum note, but not enough to scare you off. So if you're afraid of boozy notes, I wouldn't say that this one is a very strong boozy note. I think the banana is a little bit stronger than the rum note in this, but I do detect a slight booziness from this upon burn. I don't really smell it as much on cold sniff, but when I burn it, I do. This one I love, and in fact, when they went on sale this last week, I'm hoping this video will be up tomorrow, which would be the 10th. I'm filming this on Monday. If the sale is still going on, it said that it's going on through May 10th at QVC. Run to get this one. I believe that Harry Slatkin does banana scents really well, and I also believe he does blueberry scents very well. I feel like those are kind of tricky scents to do, but I picked up 2 more sets of this one because I love it so much. Another Homeworx candle that I picked up, this was also kind of a repackage of when I was talking about those HSN duos a little bit earlier. This is Vanilla Coconut Sorbet. Now, oh, this one's good too. Now this is different. This definitely has the coolness of a sorbet in it. The scent notes on this one are chilled vanilla, shaved coconut, tropical water fruits, I have no clue what those are, and island sugar cane. This is definitely sweet, but like a sorbet. It says sorbet in here. You get kind of that chilled, icy type of note to this. Not icy like winter ice. It's really hard to explain. Now this has been hit or miss. Some people don't like this because they feel like it comes off kind of musky. I typically don't like musky scents, so that's not what I smell at all with this. I forgot to take the plastic off of these ones. But I really like this one, and I remembered I liked it 3 years ago when I purchased it, so when I saw that it came back, I picked up 2 of these because I do know that I like that scent. All right, I picked up a couple of Kringle candles here. I have a couple of more Homeworx ones, but I'm gonna just break it up for a minute here with a couple of Kringle candles. In my last haul, I had a couple of daylights that I liked, and I just wanted to update you guys to let you know that the daylight scents that I liked enough to go ahead and purchase in full sizes. I picked up the Essentials, which is a dupe for Capri Blue Volcano, and it's also the same scent as Bath & Body Works Sun Washed Citrus. I think that's what it's called, Sun Washed Citrus. I like this scent. I will say that this has not been my strongest performing candle. My Kringle candles have been performing very well for me. I'm not having soot issues or anything like that, but I'll keep you guys posted after a few more burns on this. I'll actually do a dedicated review for it. I like the scent. It's just not as strong as what I've been used to with my Kringle candles. Another one that I picked up was the Dragon Fruit Lemonade. This one is a very good summer scent. Now, again, I will say hold off on this one. I need to burn it a few more times, but the first 2 burns on this one have given me pause to recommend it. So again, stay tuned on that. I picked up Fruit and Flakes from Kringle. Now, I really like this one. This one is going to be perfect for, this is a good morning candle, but it also reminds me of something that would be perfect to burn in the fall. I really like this one. Definitely a little bit of hint of that banana with the cornflakes, but a cinnamon, but not red hot cinnamon. Like a spice. Oh, that one is just really good. I really like that. We get monsoon storms here in Arizona. So most people think Arizona, it's hot and arid, and that is true most of the year. I can't remember the last time I saw rain at this point. However, in the summertime, we get these thunderstorms that roll in. It's like a whole weather pattern that goes on, but they typically start rearing up in July. And it's just the humidity increases a little bit, not like down south humidity, but it gets a little bit stickier around here, and we get these big thunderheads that build on the horizon, and you're just waiting for the storm to hit, and then we get these crazy thunderstorms. I love them. I like to have candles like this to burn when the weather gets that way because it kind of gives me those cozy vibes. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And then another one that I picked up out of the daylights is the Country Candle Neapolitan Sundae. I have not burned this one yet. Now, my husband really liked the smell of this one. He said it reminded him of when you walk into Cold Stone Creamery. I don't know if they're nationwide. I know that they're big here in Arizona. It's like an ice cream parlor where they like do all the ice cream on a Cold Stone and mix. And I mean, I know that they're around other states other than here, but I don't know if it's like a regional thing, kind of like how In-N-Out is regional to the West Coast. Best fast food restaurant ever. Anyways, Country Candle, this one is good. I don't want to give a good like recommendation, thumbs up, thumbs down, but I do like the smell of this one. It's not overly chocolatey, but it just reminds you of the scent when you walk into an ice cream parlor. And my husband really likes that because he cannot eat ice cream. So yeah, you probably saw him mention that in that haul video. Another candle that I picked up is the Kringle Candle Gardenia. Now, this was a part of like their special release of, they had this and honeysuckle, rose. I believe this one is sold out. This was kind of like a limited edition, maybe a test release, but perhaps they'll bring this one back. My mother loved Gardenia and so did my grandmother. So I think I purchased this one for sentimental reasons. And if you are new to my channel, my mother passed away 5 years ago. So scent evokes a lot of memories for me, good memories. You know, I'm not sad or anything like that, but I purchase things that remind me of her. Now, if I'm being honest, florals are probably the category of candle that don't appeal to me the most. I'm not really a floral lover. However, I do like this one. I will probably hold on to this though, because like I said, I'm into full-blown summer mode. This does remind me of going into my grandpa's backyard because they would grow all these flowers and stuff in Southern California when I was a kid. And it does remind me of going to my grandparents' house in a good way. That's a nice gardenia scent. And the thing that I will say is that my experience with Kringle florals, one of the reasons why I typically will avoid florals is because they will give me a headache, but I burn fresh lilac and that is one of my favorites from Kringle and it did not give me a headache. So I'm optimistic that even though this one is strong on cold sniff, that it will not be headache inducing for me. All right, another new release that I picked up from Homeworx is Salted Caramel Cake. And I was on the fence about this one because Harry's caramel scents are very, very strong, almost to the point that they can be cloying. But this one's really good. This smells like salted caramel, black walnut, caramel swirl, vanilla bean. So you got vanilla and caramel. There is a slight, I can't say that I smell a nuttiness of the walnut note in here yet, but this is good. I think that vanilla balances this out from being overly too much. Like, I can't do the caramel scents that come out at Bath & Body Works. Those are just way too sweet for me. Now, I have not burned this one yet. I concluded in my mind that this one's gonna be a good one to burn in like early August when I'm starting to want some fall vibes, but I'm not yet quite ready to dip my toe into the fall scents. This one will also be a good one for like stormy weather because it's a gourmand. I tend to want gourmand fragrances when the weather gets stormy. Don't ask me why. I'm a very seasonal burner. That's probably what you're picking up here. I will not be burning pumpkin scents in February, for example, but this one's really good. If this burns well, I would pick up another one of these because this is a really good scent. I also grabbed Lotus Pear, and this one initially I wasn't going to pick up, but then I saw some good reviews on it, and I thought, like, when they started saying that it smells like just like pear, I was like, oh yes, let me take that off. I thought I took those off. Apparently not. Lotus Pear, yes. So this is Lotus Blossom, fresh Bartlett pear, lemon zest, wild mint leaf. I don't smell any mint in this. It's mostly pear to my nose in a good way. Now, pear scents I don't really associate with springtime, so I thought it was kind of interesting that this is a spring release. There's another candle here that is also typically marketed in the spring, and I'm like, that smells more like a fall scent to me. So let me tell you when I like to burn scents like this. This one and the other one that I picked up, which is not a new release, I'll tell you what it is in just a minute, are candles that I like to burn late August, early September. I'm getting ready to burn fall scents. It's a good fall transitional scent. I'm not yet quite ready for the full-blown pumpkin and apple and all of that kind of stuff, but I'm slowly getting there. That's when I will probably be burning this candle, the Lotus Pear. I also picked up another one of the Heirloom Orchard. Now, I have purchased this one for the last, I want to say 3 years. I've purchased 3 years, 2 years. I know that I've been purchasing this one for a while, and I know that I like this scent. This is like one of my favorite early September scents to burn. Now, again, its scent notes are apple, Bartlett pear, oak wood, and fig, and I really like this one. If you like those not too spicy type of fall scents, but this is just, it's fresh, not overly fall, but a good transitional scent. And I wanted to have this one in my stash. And part of the reason too, you might be sitting here saying, Katie, it's only May. Why are you purchasing candles for the fall? Well, the reason I'm doing that is because my experience this spring with a lot of Homeworx candles has been that the candles are not burning super strong right away. But if I let them sit and cure a little bit longer, I find that the scent output is a little bit greater when I go to light them up. So I kind of got it in my mind of like, I'm gonna buy them now, let them sit in my closet, and then hopefully when I am ready to burn them, they will be stronger than say if I would have just bought them and lit them up right away. I don't know if that's going to work out for me, but that's just kind of my way of thinking. And sometimes that's just a way for me to round out, like when they have a 3 for $63 deal or something like that, and I don't want too many of one scent. I try to just keep a variety. Okay, and the last scent that I picked up, this is definitely a fall scent. I don't know if it's gonna be discontinued because I've seen this at Nordstrom Rack for $20. So when I was purchasing other things, I threw this into my cart because I do know that I like this one. I believe this one came out 2 years ago. I think it was initially with Ulta. And I didn't see it on QVC. Maybe it was there, but I had purchased it through Ulta, and I really, really like this one. I don't ever really hear people talking about it, but this is Pumpkin Woods. And I really like this one. Oh, don't sleep on this one, you guys. If you happen to see it at Nordstrom Rack, if you're in store, pick it up, but it's also available online, last I checked. This is pumpkin, cedar wood, sprinkled nutmeg, and white cinnamon. I really like this one. There is a freshness in it, almost like harvest leaves or something like that. You guys are gonna laugh at me. It has like this forest picture. So when I was initially burning this one for the first time 2 years ago, I was hooked on Netflix, the Last Kingdom. So every time I smell this, I picture Uhtred. If you've ever seen that show, I mean, he ain't too bad to picture. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, oh, I love this scent. It smells really good. And in fact, not only do I have this one, I have another one on the way to me because I purchased some things through Nordstrom Rack and needed to get over the, you know, how we always work. I needed to get the free shipping, so I needed to throw something else in my cart. Instead of paying the $5 for shipping, I'm gonna spend another $20. Our mindset's crazy. All right, but that is it for what I have hauled. Again, this was not all one haul. This is stuff that I have been kind of collecting over the last 2 months and just haven't had time to share with you yet. Let me know if you have purchased any of these, what your opinions are. I'd love to get a conversation going down in the comment box down below. If this is your first time here, I just want to say hi. My name is Katie, as my channel name would imply, and I do beauty and candle content here on my channel. If that type of stuff interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell, so that way you will be notified every time I upload new content. I just want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today, and until my next video, I hope you go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.